Hi, I'm Mary Miles from the Hellenic Film Society, and today we're speaking with Anastasia Manou, the CEO and Head of Development at White Fox Productions. I'm very pleased to have Anastasia with us today because she has created this wonderful project, the first animated feature film in Greece. It's based on the childhood legend that we all know and the shadow puppetry of Karagiozis. Karagiozis is loved by all Greek children. I remember squealing with delight whenever they showed us in school and had the shadow puppets. And we are now bringing it to the Museum of Moving Image. And we're so happy to have American audiences engage in this extraordinary Greek cultural phenomenon known as Karagiozis. Anastasia, welcome.
Thank you for hosting me in your show. And I am, and we are really honored to be with you virtually and talk about Karagiozis, the movie, which is the first 3D animation feature film produced by White Fox, and will be screened next Sunday, isn't it? September 15 at the Museum of Moving Image in Astoria.
Exactly, and we're very excited because it gives something to reinforce the Greek language, which gets lost very quickly in environments where we're not native Greek speakers. And it also brings Greek cinema to children, and that's so wonderful. Now, I have my own purposes for adoring this, but why did you adore it, and why did you decide to invest so much time and money? Why Karagiozis of all projects?
Why Karagiozis? You know, the movie came as a result of our R&D department for the very beginning, because we investigated and developed and researched subjects and possibilities in order to produce a 3D animation film. But when we were in a phase that we said, okay, we're ready, we can start the production, we have to select and we have to decide which will be the hero. And, you know, this research combined with my genuine desire to promote our tradition visually and bring to the big screen the most beloved hero of the Greek shadow theater. Karagiozis is not only a hero, it's part of our DNA. Is the one who for 200 years entertained the families. And when I went to see some shadow theaters in different places in Athens and in Attica, I saw that from 3 years to 70 years old, the people were there and they laughed and they feel that a part of them, it's in the skin of Karagiozis and his universe. So we said, okay, let's go, let's select this one. Although we know that there are limits when you choose a traditional hero. For example, if we select Hercules, maybe we'll have a biggest audience to speak with. But it was our first shot, so we decided that we have to be something that is part of our DNA. And to be honest, it was very touching watching families during the screening with the parents enjoy the hero, the grandparents, the parents, and the kids. This is something unique.
It is truly unique because, you know, in our world, we always question, one of the first top five questions is, who's your audience? And it's very rare that a project can say, yes, we appeal to everyone. We appeal to children, parents, grandchildren, because the parents may bring their kids and then they'll tell you, Yam Papu, and Yam Papu will bring them again. And it's really, really a lovely family experience. And I personally look forward to hearing those little laughs because that just gets to me every time. So,
and you know, the mother, the father, or the grandfathers, they found different scenes to laugh and to enjoy, and the kids, it's very, it's something that we saw very often, that in different scenes, they all enjoy the movie, and the the young audience select other scenes. And also we're happy because after being among the top 5 box offices hits during the holiday period, December 2022, Karagiozis traveled abroad, and the Greek diaspora in Australia, for example, wanted to watch it again and again, and they organized special screening because of this approach, because of the message that the movie presents.
There is definitely something for everyone in this film. And I can say in all our years putting out email blasts for films that we're presenting, this film has gotten adults saying, where do I see this? I want to see it, because it brings us back to our childhood, a moment of innocence, whatever those wonderful memories are for each of us. So I think you've hit a right chord here. Now, tell us a bit about White Fox. You're going on to your 20th anniversary.
Will be 20 years old. You see, that's why I'm so young. Next June. So next June, White Fox will be 20 years old. And White Fox started as a production company focused in culture and documentaries and educational content. But the last 7 years, during the 20 years, we distribute a kids program from abroad to Greece and Cyprus. And that's something that always hurdles us. Why? Because we do not have Greek production. We do have movies, we do have documentaries, Greek production, but we do not have movies nor animation. And
I remember watching the Smurfs dubbed, trust me, as an American kid who was used to one voice, going to Greece and seeing Papa Smurf and all the other Smurfs dubbed. It was quite the shock.
But Marv, you know that even now in Greece, in the schools, they said, okay, we have a celebration. It's Thanksgiving. No, it's not Thanksgiving, it's a Greek celebration. It's not St. Patrick's, a Greek celebration. But according to the kids, because they do not have Greek content and it's not dubbed, okay, we do dubbing. In White Fox, we have a dubbing department, but it's not the same. It's not the flavor, the sense, and the humor. It's not the same when you bring from abroad a kids program and when we produce something that is a local character.
Absolutely. There's no question in that. The cultural identity is what's really important, and it touches our heartstrings.
And also we love animation, so from documentaries, and we think that animation is a must, is a new mean, and we have to use it. It's only for education, it's for entertainment, it's for the university, it's for the army. So it's something that we'd like to use it, would like to know how to use it. And that's why White Fox we produce and edit and engage stories from any platform you may have in mind, and provide a wide range of content and production. For VR, next Saturday, no, next September 28th, we will present a VR movie referred to Agios Yannis Orosos, Osios Yannis the Rossan. It's the first time that imagine something that is spiritual and VR.
That's tremendous. And where are you holding this?
We will present in the Museum of Minor Asia Μικρασιατικών Σπουδών, which is in Prokopi. Prokopi is in Evia, where is Agios Yannis Orosos. Agios Yannis Orosos was in Cappadocia in the last 100 years. Το σκήνομά του, I don't know the name of, excuse me, of σκήνομα in English.
Relic?
Maybe. Yes, is in Prokopi. And so we cooperate with the region of Sτερea Ελλάδα and also with Εκκλησία της Σέρβιας, municipality, excuse me, with Metropolis. But the very important is that I think that I asked my colleagues to send you some pictures. It's that we use for VR like a geographia. So what you will see, it's not a production that have like Karagiozis or like Triangle Feast. It's like we took the geographers to be animators.
That's
because
tremendous.
we said this is something spiritual, this is something really important, but this is a different kind of product. And in 15 minutes, you will feel so many different, I mean, we have a small target group and we show them, we said, what do you think? The target group was 20 people, and the 18 of them, they were crying on the end of the movie. And they're from different ages, and men and women, and they're not from different professions, because it's the power of VR, and also the story of Όσιος Ιωάννης ο Ρώσος.
It all comes down to the story, right? We have to be led by story. But virtual reality is so immersive, and it's so amazing that you're taking technology that is, you know, we're beyond the cusp now of VR here in the US, but it is still greatly in development, and film festivals are really getting behind the VR aspect. And so it's great that you're on the forefront of this for Greece. Now, what else? What else can we look for?
What else? Holograms. We present a few months ago the first hologram of Anastasia Manou. This is in the Museum of City of Athens. And when you enter in the office, in the living room of Anastasia Manou, and you knock the door, and you said, "Mr. Anastaxias," and suddenly you see the holograms of this man, and we managed to have his voice. We have a lot of support from AI, of course, but we find Bobina from 1974, and we managed to have his voice, 80% of his voice. So you see the man, and you hear his voice, and you hear how he was a visionary. He's the one who among his vision is the Οδείο of Athena, το Μέγαρο Μουσικής, το Μουσείο Μπενάκη. So it's a very important personality, but the main is the hologram there. Also, we have in the end of October naval battles of Navarino. It's almost 200 years, and we organize the event there, and we use 3D mapping projections, and also we use holograms, and of course a part of the entertainment is in the sea. So
I think you have enough on your plate, and I thank you.
And Trigonoψαρούλης.
And thank you for bringing so much innovation and spearheading innovation on a native Greek language, culture, being true to who we are as Greeks, and incorporating all these wonderful technological advances into our culture. So thank you so much for your time. And I'll take some pictures from Karagiozis and send them to you.
Thank you very much. And thank you again for hosting us in our show, me and the White Fox on My Face in your show.